guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your day is going well. It's actually Friday afternoon for me. Had a busy morning this morning already and got home and I'm like, I think I need to start the day today. I'm like, we got to get rolling on just normal household things that we're doing at home. I was going to film this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait till I get home and start my day. That's okay. Used to do a lot of food cooking on Friday and my Gather Your Fragment Fridays, and then, kind of stopped that because we're doing more different things here being in Florida, and so then I'm trying to film a little bit on the weekend just to give you a little bit more of what we're doing and just maybe some encouragement and some different foods, all the wonderful things. So it's just different. So today I'm like, kids have already ate their breakfast, they're doing their lunch, we're doing our chores, we're getting different things done around the home right now, and then I'm starting on a little bit of dinner. Yesterday I was going to make with our salad, I was going to do those little deep fried pizza rolls. That did not happen because again the day just got a little bit busy, and then I thought, well, I'll deep fry that a little bit, and then today I'll do some deep frying. Well, I didn't do any of that pizza rolls at all. So today I thought, why don't I plan on doing a sweet and sour chicken Chinese dinner. We love that. That's one of our favorites. I know it's you've seen it before. It's one of those things we make. I think that some people do videos and they just have a ton of new recipes, which is great. I get that because it shows you a ton of things, but for my family, they like repetition. I don't want to make a bunch of food that no one's going to eat. If it's just, just myself eating it, or, if I just had a couple people eating it, then awesome. But if it's like, I got to feed a whole lot of kids and they're used to what they like and I know they like it, so why make stuff that they're not going to eat? I'll do that once in a while. Throw stuff in there that's different just to oh, here, let's try this. But for the most part, they like the same kind of foods. We've been making the same ones for a long time now, for over 20 years, making the same kind of things because they like those things. So sweet and sour chicken and deep fried egg rolls have been one of those wonderful meals that they have enjoyed. And I used to make the sweet and sour chicken, but I never had the chicken because we didn't have a deep fryer. So now that we have a deep fryer, it's worked out to do that and then make our own egg rolls, which has been really good. And I haven't done that in a little while. So today I'm going to do, I already started making my ingredients so that I can get them ready and prepped. So later I can come out here and deep fry them today. So let me show you all that here. So I put everything into the food processor here. I've just cut up a cabbage and a carrot. I was going to just do a little bit. And then I keep thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'll make extra and then I'll freeze them. So I think I'm going to freeze them before I deep fry them so that they'll just be ready to deep fry the next time, because it always makes a ton and we definitely don't eat all of them. And so I'm thinking, we usually end up taking some away. So I'm thinking to freeze some of these. So I've got a big bowl here, just the cabbage, some carrots, celery, and gonna go outside and get some green onions and put those in here. And then for my meat mixture, the first time I did, I think I did sausage. The next time first time I did, I think I did chicken. The next time I did it was sausage. And so I think I'm just do the sausage, chicken. There's actually a sausage and turkey mixture in here. So I'm gonna do that for it. And then you just put in some honey, some soy sauce, some garlic and ginger and salt and pepper. Delicious, cook it up, and then I'll let it cool completely. And then the cabbage mixture, you blanch it. This worked out really good. Just dump it all in the pot, let it boil for a few minutes, and then I put it in the strainer here and pour some cold water onto it and just squeeze it out. It's like, I've tried a bunch of different methods and I'm like, this works. If I just leave this in this little container right here and just come by, I use a little flat spatula and I just kind of push it out every so often. It gets most of the liquid out and it works out really good. So this will be good. And then this is the main part of it. The rest of it will be rolling them into little rolls, but you want to get a lot of the liquid out. So this will be a good start, and then I'll be able to finish up later. So that kind of prep stuff is done. All I'll have to do is I need to make rice. I was going to do some sesame green beans as well, and then make my egg rolls, of course. So that's going to it'll be what we're doing today. Doing it, kids love it, delicious, might as well. And then if we pull the deep fryer out, I'm like, I'll have to think for the weekend. Maybe we could do some other kind of deep frying just to make it. You got it out, you might as well make a little bit each day. So it'll be good. So are you ready for a great Friday? I hope you're having a good Friday. It's the end of the week. We made it. Yay. The weekend will be upon us tomorrow. So let me give you some encouragement for your day. And this comes from 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8. Above all, This is, above all, he says, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. That's one of those things that it's so easy not to, because you want to be hateful towards people. You want to be hateful towards people that are mean, that you feel like don't deserve it, that are just downright nasty. And says, but what are we supposed to do? Love. Just have love, genuine love for them out of your heart. Because most people choose hate. Most people choose hate. They're so angered inside that it just spews out of them. Like everything they say is just spewing and just anger, and you just get bad spiritual things from it because it's just evil. It's evil, and you don't want to have that. You want to have love radiating out of you, not hatred towards people. It's so important to let love guide your thoughts, your words, and your actions. And that sometimes is hard because we so want to defend ourselves. We so want to speak against those things. And the Bible talks about responding in love and and responding when need be, when God directs you to, but not for frivolous things, because it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, and it doesn't do anything. There's no point to it. It's like you realize that that person is just so full of hatred that there's nothing else inside of them that is peaceful. So they're not looking for peace. They're just, because they're so hurt inside. Angry people, hurt people, people that go around being nasty, feeling like they need to, set people straight, set people in their places because they're, I guess, quote unquote, God, or they feel like they're God. They're acting like God. It's just that they have so much confusion and no control in their own lives. And you know that because they have no control in their own life, in their situation they're in, whether it's relationships, whether it's their family life, whether it's their work, whatever they're doing. So the only thing they feel like they can control is if they can try to do this inside their own life and spew a lot of anger, because that's one feeling they can control. The anger towards person, directed toward that person, and all the hurt that they spew out of them. That's something they feel like they can. But in reality, if you look at it and you look at their life, you look at what they're doing, you look at their past, you look at how they've done things over the years, you're like, okay, yeah, it's sad. It's very, very sad. But those are the people that, you know what, the Lord loves. The Lord loves. He loves me. He changed me as a person. I was not a good person before I became saved. I used to think nasty thoughts. People made me mad. I wanted to have revenge against them. I wanted to have all those things. And so now it's like, now you got to take that stance of, take a higher road of love. To love them no matter what, because it's easier to stoop down to the level of like dirt. Very easy to jab. It's very easy to be evil. It's very easy to try to be mean. It's very easy to do things that just are not a glorifying God thing. It's easy to do those things. Anybody can do that, but it's a lot harder. It's more of a mature person to take the higher route, to take the higher ground and say, yeah, a foolish man will only argue his things back and forth, but a person of wise understanding, maturity, they don't need to. They don't need to on those things because they know it's just foolish. They realize, okay, those are just the games they're playing. Those are just the immature things they're doing. So always take the higher ground, choosing love in your words, your actions, things like that, because the Lord says so, and that's why we do it. No other reason, but just the Lord says so, and then you can kind of watch things happen. Lord's able to do his thing. He's able to work things out for you. He's able to, do what he's got to do to that person, to get them to repent, to get that person to, realize, oh, I'm at rock bottom over and over and over again, so that they'll turn from their ways and turn towards him. Otherwise, if you just get in there and mix and fight it up, it's like God can't do anything because we're trying to fix everything. So don't bother fixing it. Let God do the work that he needs to do, and show love. Show love and kindness. That's all you got to do. It's easier said than done, I think. All right, you ready to go in? I'm ready to go in. It's going to be a beautiful day. It has been record high temperatures here in Florida, 98 degrees every day. But it doesn't feel like 98. Like it's a few weeks ago, it was real muggy outside. And so you just felt like it was hot. And you're like, oh, it's definitely hot. But it's a lot drier right now, or at least it feels like it. So the 98 degrees just feels plenty nice. So we've got the pool rolling so we can swim in it today, and it's going to be good. So you ready for a great day? All right, I'm going to go back inside. I've got to do a few things with my kids. I'll pull up the camera when I finish up dinner, and I'll see what else we end up doing for the day. Are you guys ready? All right, let's go. I'm going to mix all the ingredients together here, just my cabbage, celery, and carrot and green onions, and the meat mixture. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of chicken bouillon on top, sugar, and a little bit of sesame seed oil on this, and then just mix it up, and this will be good. And then I'm going to put it all out and roll up my egg rolls and then seal it with an egg. I'm going to I have parchment paper now. I finally bought some instead of doing the wax paper so it won't stick. That'll be nice. I'll freeze one and we'll cook one. Okay, kids are outside swimming in the pool. I'm gonna start getting these all rolled up here. I took one out of the freezer, one of my batch of egg rolls wrappers, and I can't tell which one is older and which one's newer because the dates are the same. So I'm like, ugh. So I'm trying to peel. One seems a little bit smushier, so I don't know if that's the frozen one or the other one's having a hard time too. So I'm just doing it very, very carefully. So I'm just gonna roll these up, put them on parchment paper. Some I'll freeze, some will deep fry. Okay, those egg roll makings were probably the worst out of all the egg rolls I've ever done because the first package, like I couldn't tell which one had been frozen because one had stuck together, but the other one was just falling apart. So I don't know, that brand, I can't remember, did I get those ones at Walmart? I don't remember. The one I got at Walmart one time, they're a little bit better. Those ones just, I feel like they just are not good. So what I'm gonna do is count out enough to keep for today. The rest I'm gonna put on the pan here and stick those in the freezer. So the ones that looked a little bit better maybe, but have a better chance to not stick because they are just, it's like everything they're sticking to. Everything I move them, they're stuck to something, which is so not good. They're sticking to the parchment paper so bad. Okay, that's not good. The whole thing just ripped off. So let me choose good ones and then we'll take the other ones out to deep fry. Put my egg rolls in the freezer and then put my other ones inside here until I'm ready to deep fry them. So maybe when they freeze, maybe well, not gonna freeze totally, but maybe it'll be easier to pull up the parchment paper instead of like sticking to it. I'm hopeful. I'm gonna make this right here is what I'm gonna dip my chicken into. So I'm basically gonna mix it up in a bowl and then I'm gonna take and pat all my chicken and put it in here. And then put this inside of a bowl with ice and water to keep it really cold. That's how I'm gonna do it. I think that's gonna be good. I was thinking, do I even season this? They don't. So no seasoning. So I got all the egg rolls all made. I've got my chicken and I just put it in a bowl here with the ice. I'll probably put this in the refrigerator, just keep it cold. And then I found, like, it says you can dip it and then put it in. I found that if I just mix it up, put it here and just pull it out individually, it does fine. Maybe it does something a little bit different. You should do it one at a time, but this works. So this will be good. I'm gonna go outside and get my deep fryer rolling. It's gonna take a little bit to heat up, and as it heats up, then I can come in and maybe work on my rice and the sesame green beans. That's gonna be dinner tonight. That's it. I didn't even do like a whole lot of anything else today. We threw in a little laundry. I kind of stopped. So you're just getting our Asian wonderful sweet and sour chicken Chinese dinner tonight. Sometimes it goes like this. Let me go out and set up my stuff and then we'll deep fry this. So while that's heating up out there, I have jasmine rice here. I'll probably just heat that up and not heat it, cook it. How much do we have? 2 cups? Probably exactly 2 cups, right? I'm measuring it out here. 2 cups, we'll do 2 cups, 2 cups of water. So it's 2 cups of rice and it's 3 cups of water. I didn't know it was less. So I will put this in here and put it on the stove to bring it to a boil. I thought rice was just equal, but it is not for this one. So, okay, we're gonna put this over here to let it come to a boil. I'm gonna go throw some laundry real quick in the washer. So what I'm gonna do is take my green beans here. These are frozen ones from Memory Flock. I'm gonna put them in a saucepan. And then I think I'm just gonna put a little bit, let me bring it down. I'll put a little bit of sesame seed oil. Oh, it's like a sesame seed oil. I don't have sesame seeds. I thought I did, but I think it's poppy seeds I have. And then some soy sauce. And then I'm just gonna put a blob of garlic in here and the soy sauce and sesame seed oil to heat up over here. Okay, everything's cooking. The rice is, I just turned it down. This is heating up here. I'm waiting for the garlic chunk to kind of go down. I put a little bit of salt in here. This will be almost pretty much done, which will be nice. And then I'm gonna start on my sweet and sour sauce. This sauce is our favorite. We've tried a bunch over the years and this ended up being the winner that we continue to use. Okay, so I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna double mine here. I'm gonna take a can of pineapple chunks. I'm gonna do another one, but I'm not gonna put the pineapple in there. I'm just gonna take the juice from it because we don't necessarily want all that extra pineapple in there. So I will just kind of go like this, like that. And then someone will eat this. And then, so normally it's gonna be 1 can of pineapple. The other one I'm gonna do is a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. I'm doubling it because we have more. And then it's gonna be a tablespoon of soy, doubling it because I have double. And then it's, chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon, you're gonna do 2 teaspoons for 1. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons for 2. And then I'm not gonna add salt because I already have it in my garlic salt. Ginger, I just used up the last time my regular ginger. So I'll put a little ginger, like the fresh stuff. This is garlic, it's got garlic salt in it, so a little bit of that. And then stir this up. And we're gonna bring this to a boil. And this will come to a boil back here, and then we're gonna thicken it with some cornstarch and water. And that's it, that's gonna be our flavoring for our chicken. If you make it kind of, I'll cook it, and when after I do my deep fry my chicken, I'll pour it over to it, and it makes like a nice thin glaze over it. It's very good. So my sweet and sour sauce is coming to a boil here. This has been the one that we really loved. There was a restaurant in Port Huron, Michigan called the China Light, and that's where we always love takeout Chinese. Takeout Chinese is one of those things that you have to, when you find a place you love, it's like it's hard to replicate it anywhere else. And so they had a sweet and sour chicken that was so good, and we have not been able to find that anywhere. Sometimes I think P.F. Chang has a little bit that's very similar to it, but most of them still have like something a little bit different, like either a little bit too much, I'm gonna debate how much to get in here, too much like vinegar in there, or they're just not sweet enough. Oh, I think that's gonna be plenty right there. Look at that. Well, that might be good enough. I don't mind it, Michelle, though. I don't mind it thicker because as soon as you put on the chicken, it'll kind of get thin. Perfect, look at that. Having one less thing will be a really good thing because I'm gonna just pour off the chicken. Perfect, that's done. Easy. These kind of dinners take a long time, I feel like, like deep frying, making the stuff. It's like one of those things where it's like, okay, it takes pretty much like all day. Even if you make a smaller batch, it'll be nice because I have some of the egg rolls in the freezer for another meal next time. But I'm like, it just seems like, okay, it's all day afternoon here. So the kids have been out swimming. It's nice and hot outside. 94 it says, so pretty toasty and warm. So I'm waiting for that oil. It takes a little while for that deep fryer to heat up, but it's almost there. And then we should do our egg rolls first because it's a little bit lighter. So let me go check it first, and then I'll bring you outside when it's ready. Really loud because I'm right by the pump for the pool, but kids said the egg roll is the best they've ever had it. So I'm thinking to stick. I've done it with chicken, I've done it with sausage, so I'm thinking sausage is definitely the winner. They said it's very good and very seasoned perfectly, so that's a winner. So now I'm going to do my chicken in here, and then I brought a little bowl of sorbet out because when we smashed the drawer in the freezer, it broke one of the dishes. So I'm like, oh, I'll eat the sorbet. So kids are having fun time, swim in the pool. Some had lunch out here. They're just enjoying swimming, having a good time. Let's deep fry the chicken. I made it inside the pool finally. I so wanted to jump in when I was deep frying because it was so hot outside. Oh my goodness, my feet were burning. I can remember wearing my shoes. I was kind of in the shade over there where I was at, but if I walked away, it was like so hot. I'm like, toasty, toasty. So the kids swam for a long time, a few hours out here, and they were out and they're like, it's so hot, we can't even stay out of the water. I said, I know, you got to get in the water and swim. So because it's definitely just toasty, but they did good. Got some swimming in, spent some time, talked, all those good things to do. It's a good Friday to do that. It's kind of a chill Friday. Sometimes Fridays that are chill is a good thing. Sometimes any day having a chill day is a good thing. So, you know, it's good to get a whole lot of things done, but you know what? It's good to just kind of relax, and that's kind of how our day went today, because our morning was a little bit busy and then it kind of rolled into the afternoon, and I'm like, I need to get filming. I need to do something here. So we got it done though. Got dinner done. Delicious. It's so good. Kids rated the egg rolls the best egg rolls. They said, make them like this all the time. I'm like, okay. So the key is, hopefully I remember. I'll remember from this video. No, real good. I didn't know what kind of meat to stick in it. The one time we did chicken, I like chicken better than sausage, so I would prefer to put chicken, and then I realized now they like the sausage flavor, so I'm like, okay, that's good. And then just lots of seasonings in there, and it's delicious. So that's gonna be our dinner tonight. I took some of the chicken out because I have a couple that don't like the sweet and sour sauce, so they said, I want buffalo sauce. I'm like, okay, buffalo sauce it is. So they're gonna, I put some out, and I just take the big platter 9x13 and put the sauce in it and mixed it up, covered it, and put it in the oven, and it's just on low. It's only a little bit more, I'm looking at the clock here, before we eat, and then we'll have that with the rice, the green beans, and the egg rolls, and that'll be a good easy dinner. And then I also have just as many egg rolls in the freezer, so tomorrow I will get those and put them in a bag to flash freeze those. I've also got out my sausage and my turkey, the little tubes, because I used it my last little bit of mixture, and so tomorrow I'll mix it up and make like the mixture sausage that way, and then I can refreeze that. So I've got things to do tomorrow, things that I could have done today, but my day just got like, it was more important to be out and do the running that we did and be out together. So it's okay, we're gonna film tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be like a better Friday. Today would have been more like a chill Saturday. But life, that's what happens. So came in the pool to swim because it's just toasty and warm, and I'm like, it's just hot. I was like, okay, I need to get out, chill a little bit outside for a little bit before we eat, and then call it a night. I think that rest of the evening we'll eat together, maybe watch a show. I don't know if we'll, probably won't swim anymore. I don't know, we may swim more tonight. Greg and I usually like to swim at nighttime, so probably swim a little bit, and then that'll be our Friday. It's the end of the week, and then tomorrow I've got things to do. I've got my plants here to take care of. I got to take you on a tour of my plants and let you know the outcome of what happened to them. Most of them, they're doing okay. They're doing okay. The more I learn, Florida is very harsh for growing things if they're not native to the state. Which, you know, cucumbers, I don't think they were made to be in Florida, or tomatoes, but they're not doing too bad. And I had to laugh because in the kitchen, someone had put like a garden tomato, like they brought it and stuck it in my kitchen. I'm like, who gave me these tomatoes? So Jane got it from her work. And so I'm like, they mock me and laugh at me. I'm like, it's all good. Ours they're doing okay, but I gotta do some pruning to take care of tomorrow. So we'll do that tomorrow, and spend some time outside getting things done, and do some food in the house because we're gonna have to eat this weekend as well. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna head to a beach because it's been a little while since we've gone to the beach, and it's beautiful, and you gotta go to the beach when it's beautiful outside. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit different, a little bit chill on our end, but it's still a video to share and encourage you for your day. So I'm gonna show you what dinner looks like right here. Hopefully I remember, but that's how we're gonna dish it up and eat it. Delicious, winter all around. Everybody loves it. It's a favorite, a staple. This is what my family longed for me to make 20 years ago. So finally making it. Better late than never, correct? So I hope you enjoyed today's video. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow. We're reading the book of Psalm, and then in the afternoon, a few hours later, I will post a video for what we do for the weekend. All right, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.